Hey, what's up, everyone? Uh, Start off, apologies. I was gonna put a video out on Sunday and Saturday, or one of the 2 days. I was gonna go over the day trade dash, but I did not have time. So we're gonna go over that this weekend. Hopefully, I can have some time. I should have more time. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Maurice. I'm a beginner day trader. Pretty much, my purpose is to show you guys that you can start with just a cash account. You don't have to start off with 10,000, not even 2,000. I started off this account with about 1,000. Well, originally it was 500, but then I kept adding more, and then I would end up losing it. And I just started becoming profitable in April of 2025. And we are in June, and June has been a fantastic month. We're gonna go over our trades for today, and yeah, we'll go hop right into it. So the first stock that came up was the DWSN. So many stocks actually popped up this morning. We're gonna look over at the scanner here. If we see the scanner, a lot of stocks went up over 200, 100%. RGC, SRM, SONM, I think this was over 100% a while back. And there are some other stocks at 4 a.m., which is Pacific Standard Time, that were over our 200%. And it was just amazing momentum. So this stock popped up before 4 a.m. Before 4 a.m., I cannot trade. 4 a.m. is when most brokers can go up online. This is pre-market session. 4 a.m. to 6:30 is a pre-market session. So I noticed this squeezing. I'm always up right before, because I need at least a couple minutes to get my computer warmed up, sign in. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. I don't want to wake up at 4 scrambling and finding out that something already went up and I'm gonna be pissed. So I have to wake up a little bit earlier, just a little bit before 4, so I can get things set up. So, and plus I like to watch things like, okay, what's gonna pop up? This started popping up around 6:58. There was no news on the stock. Everything met the criteria. My only gripe was that this was over the 200 EMA average. But it's fine. That didn't matter in today's trade. Someone knew the news before. If there's a squeeze happening and news comes out later, somebody knew before. This is what happened, I believe, because I couldn't trust it yet. I was like, I don't know, there's not enough. There wasn't news. I like it when there's news at least confirmed, because to me it'll support my decision making in taking the trade. I could have taken the trade a lot sooner, around $4, $9. Not here. This is top. I took my trade around here, around there. And I'm going to show you for the P&L for today. I'll show you guys after at the end, actually. Before 15, right around here, this is where I began my first trade. It was on this very slight pullback. Why did I hesitate? Well, there wasn't any news. I wasn't confident. This is beginning of the week. Beginning of the week, Monday, I like to have cushion. Right now, I'm in no position to lose money, nor ever. I'm in a cash account, so it's money's a little bit restricted for me. I can't really apply cash to my account just because I'm broke right now. But I also have to pay my bills. But I want to continue my account without having to put in money. If I feel like I need to put in more money, I will. But hopefully I don't get to that point. The whole point is to grow my account naturally, and we're doing pretty good so far. So I can't afford to take too much risk. I have to be very careful. Regardless what it is, why didn't you just see this pattern? Why didn't you notice this micro pullback and hold until then? Well, you don't know shit. You don't know when it's gonna pop up in the morning. You have to be cautious. And last Monday, I feel like could have been a lot more avoidable. I lost $88. I felt like I could have lost half that or less. So I didn't want that, and it broke my streak. I was gonna have, realistically, if I had a green day that day, it would have been a nice 14-day streak. Or no, not 14 days, 10-day streak. So we're gonna go over to the P&L before we go into right where I traded. Right here, $86 on the week. Putting the monthly P&L at 658. So we're building pretty well. I don't want to lose that momentum. Not since May. I lost some of that. May, I'm already beating May's record. May's high was 350 something. Now we're at 658. So we already doubled. I want to just not risk anything. So why did I trade around here? I traded here because what I was hoping for was looking for a pullback. You see this pattern? This is a sign of reversal. This was honestly not the best decision. I think the trade could have been sooner, but there was no news. And I had a feeling that maybe we were going to have some sort of reversal, some slight pullback, because then it did sell off. I was hoping that we would get some more momentum, squeeze through these highs, but it didn't. So I got in around here. I noticed this reversal candle. This is it's still a bottom doji, bottom green candle. and the MACD is converging. So I'm like, okay, volume will pick up, buyers will get in. We are above VWAP. If we were below VWAP, never take this trade because I mean sellers are in control. Was I a bit iffy? Yeah, I was risking a lot already. Enough. I already risked not taking the trade sooner. So where and why? Well, I like this reversal, and typically when I see this pattern, as soon as I see a reversal, sometimes these stocks will end up squeezing towards a new high, but there was a lot of resistance around this level. As you can see, it topped over here, so there was rejection around 1230, 12, and it ran up. Guys, look, oh, I'm having FOMO looking at this. I was watching this around 7, I was like, $3, then $6, I'm like, oh shit, $9, then 14, like what the, like you can't predict that. You just have to be confident in trading, and that's something I'll get better over time. So I'm not, that's weird. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna get better over time at identifying these types of moves. I feel like my best strategy right now is sticking with the lower price stocks between $1 to $3, maybe $4. These higher price stocks, whenever they start getting to higher levels, I have to be careful because they swing really hard, and I have to get better at trading those. I will over time. So I think I made the right judgment call, but I was also being cautious. But that being said, where I took the trade was right here, right in this divergence in the 1 minute. Since this is dipping down below, yeah, it's already dipping down. The MACD is crossing over into a negative, so it's already a red sign. But sometimes I notice these reversals, and they will end up being successful. But this wasn't successful, but my trade was still successful regardless. So I was still able to pull out money out of this regardless. So here's what I did. When I traded, my first thought is, okay, we have to break towards this high right here of 1087, because if it doesn't, then it rejects. It'll keep going, and it'll form like a staircase down. That's just something I made up. It's not a real thing, but I always notice a staircase step down type pattern when I see stocks kind of downtrending. There's a name for it, I don't know. 1087, so it was a little bit high right here. So when I got in, and I sold at 1173, so almost $100. 1173 around here. So I bought here, and then I sold right here. Boom. I could have held a little bit longer, but nope, I didn't want to risk it. I was like, all right, it's already getting kind of stretched out thin. As you can see, this is doji candle, and boom, rejected. So I made the right call selling here. Not mad, $86. I was being careful. I was watching level 2. I was watching the candlestick charts. Green was green on this candlestick charts, and yeah, we pulled through. So when I see a pattern trending down, I have to zoom out. Looking at a 10-second, it's kind of hard. You want to look at a 1 minute chart. So look, this is already slowly going up, down, up, down, up, down. So, and you can already see the trend is trending down. But to catch a reversal, sometimes they can be really good. This could be gnarly. Say I had identified this sooner and I felt confident, I'm like, no, this is gonna go up higher, go past this break, but you never know. Say I got it at 920, I could have gone out for maybe 11, been over $100, but it's never ideal. You're never gonna get the true bottom. You're always going to, you have to confirm. Always confirm that it's gonna break towards whatever previous resistance, which was this topping tail. And if it breaks, then okay, fine. Next area of resistance, probably here, as you can see. I'm looking at this resistance, and then this resistance right here. But then that's where it topped. You see this resistance level at 1220. Never hit that ever again, and then it slowly unwinded throughout the day. No chance of reversal. Back to $2. So that's why you gotta get in, get out. GTFO, get GTFO, green and GTFO. Get the fuck out. Not worth it. So yeah, we are doing really good on the month. Honestly, I'm grateful to say one red day, fine, but it's a lot better looking at the other days. The metrics already look improving, and I'm not really worried. We're already ahead of our goal. I said 250 a week, and we're already ahead. So I'm giving myself some cushion, and hopefully I can give myself more cushion this week. Thursday markets are closed, so I don't want to feel too rushed. I don't feel rushed. I actually have to make up some money. That feels good. I've never felt that. I feel like, damn, I don't have that much time in the month left. Juneteenth, I don't know why markets closed. I don't think markets should be closed. Juneteenth has nothing to do with finances, but whatever. Yeah, so we got Thursday. off Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. We got 3 more days throughout the week. Then we got all of next week. So we're gonna go for that 1,000. I'm gonna go for that 1,000. Believe me, I'm gonna go for that shit. I'm gonna 10x my goal. Last month I had a 133 green day. I was over 300 something, 352 in the middle of the week, right around here, and then boom, $100 loss. Boom, 142 loss. What happened? I look at my metrics and I figured out what the fuck I'm doing. I just cut out my stop losses. I trade the right stocks. If I have to spend a little time online sitting down, I'm gonna spend the time. I learned that being patient, you have to not get impatient, because if you do, you will get effed over and you will lose money. I'm gonna 10x this goal. We're already halfway there, and we're gonna go for this push, but I'm not gonna make it the priority. Right now, the priority is just a goal. Right now, the priority is consistency. What I like about this, if it wasn't this one gnarly red day, this would have been all green. I want all this to be green. All this right here is gonna be green. Consistency. As a beginner trader, Ross always says, but by the way, this strategy, the momentum trading strategy, is by Ross Cameron. I will link his information in the description below, and you click on his account, click on his videos, learn from him. I'm just showing you guys my thought processes as a beginner trader. His thought processes are already flushed out. He's done this for multiple years. I'm just a beginner. Don't listen to me, but you can learn from my experience. So there's a difference in what I'm trying to do. So he always says consistency is the key, especially if you're a beginner trader. You don't have much to lose, so don't fucking risk everything. Don't go balls to the walls. Just slowly accumulate your position. I made 11 cents on Friday. Green is green. So little by little. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you tomorrow. Market's looking hot, and just good luck. Good luck in the trenches. Peace.